Hello everybody, and I want to talk about a really great lager that I've seen reviewed from one of my favourite reviewers, and I wanted to try it for myself and see what I get out of it. So it's this Hellas Lager, and it's from the Hackney Church Brewery Co. So I couldn't resist. After watching the review, I thought, "Ooh, that sounds really lovely," and I'm really loving the fact that some of these British brewers are bringing us some decent, good lagers. So without waffling on too much, I couldn't resist for ordering a 6-pack and a glass. It was there. I think the glass, I'm sure it says the glass is used or you can get a brand new or whatever. But I thought, but it's still absolutely perfect, So I thought I'd get that. But anyway, but look at this. So this came and it was really packaged really well. I've sort of took the Halo lager out so it's chilled. But in the packaging, you've got these little windows, look. I tell you what, 53 years old, it doesn't take much to excite me. These little windows here that just reveal, the beer's all been twisted round now and everything else. But it's little windows so you can open up, oh, what's that in there? And I tell you something, the older I get, the more I appreciate the things that excite me, because you only think that you get excited when you was a kid, don't you? Oh, I'm excited about holiday, I'm excited about this. No. Never stop being excited. So anyway, so that aside, that's brilliant. And it says here, Hackney Church Brewery Co. is about more than just great beer. It's about giving back to the local community of Hackney in which we are based. By drinking these beers, you're helping us to do that. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy them. If you're in the area, visit the tap room. Well, yes, if we are in the area, we will make an effort to sort of go there. So this is basically what the Spencer Arms is about. I'm not a beer reviewer, inverted commas. I like talking about the beers. I don't put scores on them. There's others that are a lot better than I am. What we're about is we have friends round, we do things, we'll have a music event in the garden here to try and raise money for charity. I like to support local breweries. Now, okay, I'm not sure, is it Hackney London Way? Oh God, I'm rubbish at geography. But yeah, supporting local breweries. And I've got another lager that I'm having 2 beers tonight, and I've got another lager that's from a very local to me brewery that I've just discovered from the Murray at the Offie in Clarendon Park. He said, if you like these type of lagers, try this one. So I'm going to video myself waffling on about that once I've had this. So anyway, I'm really hoping, because I struggled with this Stein, that as glasses, I'm still going to do that beer clean third part thing. It's changed. So I've cleaned this beer clean glass, my method or whatever. But I have found that with that Stein, unless you do a regeneration of the glass first, so with the chemical that I've got, the actual method I use. So I'm really hoping all my glasses that I've regenerated and then I just purely clean with the salt water and the hot water and that, give me great results every time. So I'm really hoping, for the sake of this crafted lager, that this glass is clean enough to do this beer justice, and whatever sort of carbonation that I get from it and head and everything else, that it doesn't lose its head. Oh my life, I can smell that. My goodness me. Now, obviously, in watching a beer review on this, and it was a while ago, so which is quite good actually, because I don't want to watch the review. I don't want to buy the beer, watch the. Well, I wouldn't have even known about this, in all honesty, and that's why watching beer reviewers and that is good, and even the likes of me, because you get to. He's introduced it to me from the Craft Beer Hub, and now I'm introducing it to you. So you may not follow him, you may follow me, and then it's all a circle of being introduced. I cannot remember any of the tasting notes or anything. I know sort of what I'm to expect a little bit out of a Helles lager. This is coming in at 5.1% ABV. But even if I'd literally just watched a review, I would not just repeat. I want to get out of this what I get out of it, because I'll tell you what, everybody gets different noses and different flavours out of everything. So yeah, it's an absolutely lovely can, by the way. Look at that, it's really, really nice. Really lovely. It's a really sort of like smooth feeling label. I love these labels, especially if they're like almost like the aluminium foil ones, where you can peel them off and stick them. I mean, they're all over the ceiling, and for some reason they are peeling off. So I've been given a bit of tip how to keep them. So yeah, that is a lovely looking sort of like very, now a Helles lager, Hell meaning like light, pale. Now that isn't quite sort of like as light as I thought it would be. It's got like an element of, now a lot of the Oktoberfest beers have had like a sort of a darkness in them. Now, but that's a lovely looking beer, and it really fits nicely in that glass. I like that glass, and you know, there's a few on the back there, like you've got a few like people like chilling out, like, sitting down, chilling out. So yeah, oh, that really does smell nice. Oh, this is gonna be, I'm thirsty. Yeah, so I don't get massive aromas from these until I've had a drink. But yeah, there is some very subtle maltiness in there. And do you know what? What I love about this is when I'm talking to friends at work and I'm talking about lagers being malty, especially the darker lagers as well, they're like looking at me a bit going, oh, a malty lager, whatever. They don't even realise. You've got to discover these beers to realise. I mean, I've been just drinking lager for ages now, and I've got so many different beers and stouts and things to get through. So anyway, I'm just gonna go for a glug of this. There is a lovely. It's not really super clear. You know, there is a slight haze to that. Here's another brewery, like a little bit like Utopian Brewery, that are starting to bring out some of these German-style lagers in this country to blow all your blimmin' 4.5% is it Stellas and that out the water. Oh. What is, I don't even know what is hiding in that box. I don't even know. I think I'm just going to be enjoying them. So now, having had a sip, I'm just going to dive in again because it's so beautiful. Oh, that's got the lightest of bitterness, balanced with a subtle sweetness. Now, nice and hoppy in a hop bitterness. Oh, that is such a balanced beer. Oh God, it's almost like I don't want to talk about it because I just want to chill out and enjoy it. But yeah, there's some of them nice little subtle fruit flavours in there, very subtle. I do remember now Mark saying a bit like citrusy and probably like an orangey. I do remember that now. So for me, I'm not really a big massive fan of things that are over citrus forward. This isn't at all. It's more of a like I think what he said, more orangey. So like yeah, I'm tasting that. So I'm not gonna say that I've discovered that. That is something that's just triggered me to remember that I'm sure he mentioned about something, and also the colour lends itself to that, doesn't it? So yeah, you've got like a nice orangey, zesty, citrusy, but very well balanced with the nice sort of like bready type, and I would say darker malts as well. It's like there's a lot going on in there. There's a lot going on in there, but really crisp, real palate cleansing, lovely soft mouthfeel, a real nice after sticky maltiness. Oh, do you know these? You can drink these. I think you can drink these like absolutely ice cold. But also, as the weather's chilling out a bit, these are sort of like these German style sort of lagers and all that. You know, you can carry them through into the winter months. I'm sure you can, because, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what time of year you drink anything. You wouldn't like in the winter want a warm glass of water, would you? You'd always have a cold glass of water. So the fact that you think, okay, when it comes to winter time, that you can't have a nice cold lager. I think if you were just having one of the crappy lagers, let's just put Stella in that category. Literally, like, you know, you need that ice cold, because you just need that to be so cold you can't taste it, because then you can just get it down you and open it. But this is like one of those, you can savour it, you can roll it around your mouth, you can feel that carbonation. The carbonation feels very sort of like soft, like the soft mouthfeel from the carbonation. It feels like a very natural carbonation, which I think, with these lagers, is coming more from the natural carbonation from the yeast and from the length of time that this has been, you know, matured. Yeah, I'm very pleased the fact that the beer is staying quite lively. I still don't get a massive amount on. Oh, I tell you what. No, I'm getting a much stronger malty. Now, when I say I don't get much out the nose, I do, but I have to drink it first. But this is an absolutely stunning lager. This is, and it says here, what's it say on here? European Beer Challenge 2023 Gold. Yeah. So what we got on here? Beautifully balanced Munich style lager, full-bodied and slightly sweet. Halo is bittered with the most noble of hops. Is it Hallertau? Now, I've heard about that. That is that's a German hop. I never read this. Promise you, I never read this. I never do, but I didn't realise that like all that was on there. For that quintessential Bavarian flavour, before undertaking an extensive lagering period. So yes, so that is basically what we got. They're using some. I'm sure. Tell me that Hallertau. Is it Hallertau? How you say that? I'm sure that I've heard that as a German hop. But yeah, and the further down that beer I get, the more beautiful it becomes, because there's sweetness from the. Every time I say sweetness, it's a balanced sweetness. It's not sweet, but what I mean is the sweetness that's coming from the right place it should be coming from. So anyway, a beautifully softy, carbonated, lovely, nice head chasing around that. It just looks beautiful in the glass. That's a joy to drink that. Them nice malts are coming through. The bitterness is, it's it lingers with a nice little smile on its face. You know, it's very subtle bitterness, but it's just there, just saying, I'm just going to sit there, just chill out for a minute while you just appreciate them malts coming in just to balance it off. It's just the most balanced of beers. Right, so anyway, so check that out. Hackney Church Brew Co. An absolutely stunning. I cannot. If you had gave me that as a German, like Helles Lager, and I'm not that experienced with German lagers at all, but basically, if you had gave me that, I would have never thought that was a British brewed lager. I would have had that as a German lager all day long. So yeah, I'm going to finish this here. I'm not going to chuck this down in there. I'm going to let this just chill around for a minute, just warm up a little bit, and not too much. I mean, when I say warm up, it's still going to be cold, it's still going to be chilled, but what I mean is it's not going to be super chilled. It only needs a degree, a couple of degrees, that's all it needs. So say this is at like, I don't know, 3 degrees, it only needs to go to say 5 degrees, and then you'll pick out, you know, if it weren't for the fact we were drinking it in these stem glasses, we'd be holding it in a glass like that, and it would have warmed up by the time you chatted to your mates and talked, and you know, you got all the different flavours out of it. So yeah, I'm just going to chill out and have this. But yeah, so thanks to Mark at the Craft Beer Hub for introducing me to this, and so I can now introduce it to you. So yeah, take care everybody, and I'm going to drink this, and then I'm going to get on with the next one to talk about it. All right, take care. See you shortly. Now when I say see you shortly, I am shortly, but Spenno to you. All right, take care everybody. Thanks for watching.